Hello everybody and welcome back to my first Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video in a very, very long time. I felt like making a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I've had too much trouble recording actual gameplay. I think I've worked it out kind of now, but we don't really need too much for this video because we're going to go over the new characters coming out very soon, guys. So let's have a read, shall we? We're on the forums currently. So to celebrate the upcoming release of the new Solo, a Star Wars film, in theaters, young Han Solo and Vandor Chewbacca will be arriving to the holotables this week. Acquire, power up, and fight with these new scoundrels to plan your own galactic heists. So, first things first, we're going to open both of them and have a little look at what's going on. First off, we have young Han Solo. Young Han Solo. He's a light side character and a scoundrel attacker. So, this is how he looks in game right here, as you can see. Nice little GIF trying to load right now. He has 4 abilities. First off, we have Trick Shot, which is his basic. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict speed down for 2 turns. Han becomes prepared if target is below 50% turn meter. Prepared? What could this mean? Maybe it'll tell us. Special 1. Upper Hand. Cooldown of 2. Han gains protection up 100% and retribution for 2 turns. He also gains plus 50 speed, stacking to a max of 200 for the rest of the encounter. That is a lot. So, full protection up, 100%, so you get like a full bar of protection, I suppose. Retribution, so counter for 2 turns. And plus 50 speed every time he uses this ability. Up to a 200 max speed. That is ridiculous. That is like a lot of speed, dude. Holy moly. Okay. Special 2, just in time. Cooldown of 3. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy. This attack deals 25% more damage for each prepared ally. Target other ally recovers protection equal to 50% of damage dealt. So let's read that again. Deal physical damage to target enemy. Yep, sweet. Easy. This attack does 25% more damage for each prepared ally. So every ally that has the preparation buff, I suppose, it'll deal more damage. And the other ally that you target, so you click on one of your allies when you use this, recovers protection equal to 50% of the damage you deal. That's a pretty good deal, if he's a high damage dealer. Prepared. This is what prepared means. This is what we're waiting for. Target other ally becomes prepared. And Han is no longer prepared. Then all prepared allies gain critical damage up for 1 turn. Han recovers protection equal to 50% of damage dealt. Oh, is that what that... Let's go back up quickly. No, there's not an ability called prepared. I guess that's just what happened when you target an ally with that ability. Interesting. And unique. Ready for anything. When Han starts his turn with protection up, he gains plus 10% offense stacking and plus 10% critical chance stacking until the end of the battle. While prepared, Han has 70% chance to assist another scoundrel ally's attack during their turn. Limited, once per turn. So this is maybe going to be a new scoundrel meta, that assist, that benefit to scoundrels. And a little fun fact for you guys, young Han Solo was originally part of the Smuggler faction. The Smuggler's tag was part of an earlier version of the character and won't be added until we have a solid gameplay reason to do so. So they're thinking about adding a Smuggler's game tag thing at some point. So, Han, very interesting, It seems like he's going to have a lot of stacking abilities, the crit chance, crit damage, on all of that jazz, stacking, crit chance, offense. That sounds like it's going to be a fun time, especially the speed. That stacking speed sounds ridiculous. And with a cooldown of only 2, that is going to go real quick. He seems like he's going to be a pretty schmick character. Obviously, it's very hard to tell without playing him. But then we have The kit reveal for Vandor Chewbacca. In case you can't see, it looks like he has glasses on. What the heck? Let's have a closer look. They are goggles. He has the goggles. That's awesome. Okay. Vandor Chewbacca. Abilities. Unchained is basic ability. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If it's Chewbacca's turn, he also gains advantage for 2 turns. This attack ignores defense. So, if it's his actual turn that he attacks with, he gains advantage for 2 turns. If not, it's just physical damage and ignores defense. But that's pretty good. That should deal some decent damage against some of those high defense characters. Next up, we have Special 1, Freedom Fighter. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy twice. This attack deals damage based on Chewbacca's max health, instead of his attack damage. Target other ally recovers health equal to 50% of this damage dealt. So you target another ally, he gets 50% of the damage dealt, the same as Han's attack. Then Chewbacca and the target ally gain protection up 30% for 2 turns. Protection up and health recovery. That's awesome. So Han does the protection recovery through this ability, and Chewbacca does health recovery, so you can recover both. That's awesome. Why am I wearing these headphones? There's no noise going on. There's no noise. Okay, prepared. Okay. So this is what prepared does for Chewbacca. I'm a bit confused about this prepared thing. This attack deals double damage. So it's if he has prepared. Chewbacca recovers health equal to 50% of the damage dealt. Reduce this ability's cooldown by 2, and all prepared allies gain protection up 30% for 2 turns. So Han gives it the critical damage or critical chance, and Chewbacca gives protection up. So you give prepared to all your allies and you're getting buffs and that all over the jazz place. Unique 1, the Beast. Chewbacca has minus 25% protection, but plus 75% max health. In addition, that light is so bright, all enemies deal minus 25% damage while Chewbacca is buffed. Hey, that's awesome. So he has a lot of health, but not tons of protection. So he's a health-based character, which is good, because prepared helps him recover health and all of that. But he makes all enemies deal minus 25% damage if he's got a buff. So you got any buff, and hey, you deal less damage. I'm sorry. I know this shouldn't affect you, but it does. And Unique 2, Ferocious Protector. Final text. While Chewbacca is buffed, he has a 100% counter chance. That's awesome. So they deal less damage to him, and he can counter them. Guaranteed if he has a buff. At the end of each turn, while Chewbacca is buffed, if any ally took damage from an attack that turn and Chewbacca didn't, so if one of your allies gets hit and Chewbacca doesn't, Chewbacca recovers protection equal to 10% of his max health. And as we know, he has an extra 75% max health, so that's going to be even more protection recovery. And other scoundrels recover half that amount. So you got a heap of protection gain going if Chewbacca doesn't get attacked. So you want to put Chewbacca under stealth or have a taunt going and protect Chewbacca. He's no longer a tank like Clone Wars Chewbacca. When Chewbacca recovers to max protection, he becomes prepared. Wow. When another light side scoundrel ally is defeated, so if one of your allies that is a scoundrel, a light side scoundrel, of course, kind of Boba Fett, is defeated, if Chewbacca is prepared, that ally gets revived at 60% health. Wow. Then Chewbacca is no longer prepared. That's awesome, dude. So if you've got Lando on your team, Lando dies, but Chewbacca has prepared, then he gets brought back 60% health. They're in trouble. Fun fact, again for you guys. Vandor Chewbacca was originally part of the Smuggler faction as well. And it's the same fact. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the main page, guys. So, events. We're going to have a look at how we're getting these characters. Time to prepare. Experience the newest marquee events with this release. Preparation, perfection. In these events, learn, I assume, about the new preparation buff and how young Han Solo and Vandor Chewbacca use this buff to increase some of their abilities to new levels of power. Actually keen for these characters. They seem like they're going to be pretty good. So, unlock young Han Solo yields enough shards to unlock a 3-star young Han. The event starts on the 17th of May for you guys. 20 plus, I'm assuming most people are. Forced ally, you get him as an ally. May 17th as well, we get Vandor Chewbacca at 3 stars. Awesome. Then there's going to be some Omega bundles, a Han Solo bundle, a Chewbacca bundle. You know, the standard bundles that come out with all the freaking marquee events. And hopefully, if I keep going with the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes playing, on the channel at least, I will play the marquee event for you guys if I get a chance. So the requirements for Captain Han Solo changes. This is territory battles involved. We're not too worried about that. I'm assuming it's just talking about them adding him to the territory battles and wars and stuff. So there is a territory war faction bonus abilities. New bonus abilities are being added for the territory wars. Both Bounty Hunter and Scoundrel bonuses will be active during the next territory war. That's exciting. That is an exciting prospect. Wet work. Whenever a Bounty Hunter scores a critical hit, they dispel all debuffs on themselves and gain plus 15% critical damage, stacking for the rest of the battle. That's great because I've been leveling up my Bounty Hunters quite a bit lately, so that's a good thing to see. And Scoundrels have a 20% critical chance as long as they have protection. Simple but effective. Ship Shard Migration. Not too worried about that. Shard Shuffle. The Sith Marauder is being added to Cantina 6E. For those of you who really want him, he's not the best, but if you want that full Sith team, then you can farm him on 6E. Anyway, guys, that seems to be it. We all know I never read the bugs and fixes. That's it, guys. I felt like making a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. If you want me to make more, I know this was a pretty lackluster one because it was just reading about character descriptions, but hopefully you guys got a good look at some of the gifts that are going on because, you know, you get a basic idea of what the abilities do. They block the damage, so we don't actually get to see that. So that's going to be a fun little exciting thing to see on the 17th of May. So yeah, guys, leave a like if you want me to get back into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes videos. I've been keen for a while. Think I found out a way to actually record the gameplay. Let me know. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed, and peace out, everybody!